Hello and welcome back to Reboot Nostalgia, the podcast where we review rebooted movies of beloved franchises. I'm your host Joshua, and today we are joined with our co-host Ed.
Now let's get right into the review. Today we're going to review Yes, that's right, the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem. But before we get into the latest installment, let's take a quick trip down memory lane and revisit the origins of our Heroes in a Half Shell.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was created by a team of two, Kevin Eastman and Peter Laird. It started off as a hardcore comic book inspired by the Marvel comic Daredevil in 1984. Since then, they've become a global phenomenon with animated series, movies, and countless of action figures.
The four turtles, Leonardo, Michelangelo, Donatello, and Raphael, were mutated by Mr. Ego.
Well, we prefer the term ooze, but yeah.
It's like more like, it's just nicer.
It rolls off the tongue better, yeah.
Ooze. It's nice, right?
And trained in ninjutsu by their rat sensei Splinter. They fought villains like the Shredder and the Foot Clan while keeping New York City safe from all threats. And their unique personalities and love for pizza have made them endearing to fans of all ages. Now that everyone is all caught up with the story of the Turtles, let's see if the movie lives up to the hype. The plot of the film follows the Turtles wanting to win the hearts of New York and be accepted as normal teenagers.
We take out super fun, and then everyone will think we're cool. They'll accept us.
Their friend, April O'Neil, helps them take on a mysterious crime syndicate. They soon get in over their heads when an army of mutants is unleashed upon them.
This movie does a good job at portraying the Turtles as actual teenagers. It takes a unique approach to the ninjutsu fighting style that is slightly changed from the source material. The character development in this movie is top notch. We see the Turtles dealing with real emotions and conflicts, which adds depth to their personalities. Leonardo's leadership, Michelangelo's humour, Donatello's tech wizardry, and Raphael's toughness all shine through.
Now, let's talk about the visuals and action sequences. Mutant Mayhem is a visual treat for fans of Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, as the movie is heavily inspired by it and brings the Turtles to life like never before. The fight scenes are fast-paced and choreographed brilliantly. The movie's humour is more targeted towards kids, but has several Easter eggs for adults of all ages to enjoy.
One of the scenes that stands out the most is the scene of the Turtles all fighting together to take down crime bosses in order to fight the main villain, Superfly. This scene shows the unique fighting styles of the Turtles and unique dynamic each turtle has. Now let's talk about the nostalgia factor. Mutant Mayhem is loaded with Easter eggs and hip-hop references.
One of my favourite Easter egg moments of the film is when the 80s turtle rap song starts playing. This is a huge reference and callback to the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle film.
From classic catchphrases to nods to the original comics and 80s cartoon series. The movie pays tribute to its roots while also offering something fresh and new.
Of course, we can't discuss the Turtles without mentioning the voice cast. This movie changes the voice cast to actual teenagers to portray the Turtles. The actors behind the Turtles, Nicholas Cantu, Micah Abbey, Brandy Noon, Shamon Brown Jr., all bring these iconic characters to life again in a new light. Their chemistry and energy shine through in every scene, making you feel like you're right there in the sewers with them.
And let's not forget Superfly's menacing voice, portrayed by Ice Cube. The film also has many recognisable names such as Seth Rogen, John Cena, Giancarlo Esposito, Post Malone and Paul Rudd. The actors do a great job at portraying their characters in a unique way.
In conclusion, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem is a must-watch for fans and newcomers alike. It successfully combines action, humour and nostalgia in a way that feels fresh and exciting. The story is engaging, the characters are relatable and the visuals are a feast for the eyes. Now, did the film live up to the hype? Personally, I'd say the film was good, but it didn't really focus on the things that made the Turtles. It kind of... I'm jealous. Now, did the Turtles live up to its hype? Personally, I would say it was a good film, but to hardcore Turtles fans, I don't think they'd like the film, due to the fact that it is very different to the original source material.
Can I take it? I'm awesome. Boys, where have you been?
We're just running errands.
That's it?
Look, we're really sorry, Splinter. Some of the guys wanted to get pizza, and I tried to talk them out of it.
You ratted us out.
Hey, don't use that word that way.
I mean, it's 2023.
Sorry, Dad.
Hey, guys, if we weren't monsters that were shunned by society and we could do what we wanted, what would you guys do?
Go to high school. Maybe get a girlfriend.
Can you imagine that?
Not likely.
Can I kick it?
This is insane. Turtle, mutant, karate teens. I want to know everything about you. Our dad is definitely not a giant rat. That makes me feel like he's a rat.
Can I kick it?
Police are baffled by the recent crime wave led by a superfly.
Nobody's ever seen his face.
Why?
Because he kills everyone who does.
Cool.
No, not cool.
A bit cool.
Can I kick it?
We pick out Superfly, and then everyone will think we're cool. They'll accept us.
Can I kick it?
He's making a deal tonight under the Brooklyn Bridge.
Can I kick? Whoa. Kick.
What the? Y'all some little tortoises, huh?
I can't believe there are other mutants.
You wanna roll with us? Humans are never gonna like us. So we gonna let the mutants rule the earth.
Peoples, they got to go.
Okay, sort of a twist.
We can't stop him.
We gotta try.
6 in the morning, police at my door.
Can I kick it?
My son, Michelangelo, you have heart. Donatello, you have wisdom. Raphael, you have bravery. And Leonardo, honor.
Enough talk. I dream about fighting every night.
You've got a rage problem, right?
It's not a problem.
Can I kick it? Can I kick it? Can I kick it? Can I kick it? Can I kick it?
I brought two guests to talk about the movie based on the trailer I've just showed them. Would you guys like to introduce yourselves?
Hi, my name is Nadia.
Hi, my name's Millie.
What do you guys think of the movie based on the trailer?
I like the art style of the trailer. I also like the fact that they've introduced a lot of old characters to a new audience, where specifically the kids probably won't know who they are.
So I really enjoyed the show when I was younger, and I think this movie will definitely bring me back some memories, and I'm really excited to see it in the cinema.
Who is your favourite character in the whole Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle?
My favourite character is Leonardo or Michelangelo. I like Mikey because he's just very funny throughout the whole series. He's a very dopey character, and I like Leo because I just think he's cool.
My favourite character is Raphael because his bandana is red and my favourite colour is red.
Would you guys go see the movie in cinema based on the trailer?
I think the trailer is very visually appealing, so I would definitely go and see it in cinemas. I probably will go watch the movie. I like the action and fight scenes in the trailer. I think that would be very captivating to witness in a cinema.
I think the animation looks a lot like the Spider-Verse animation, and that stands out to me because I really like the animation of that, and I think it's really unique compared to other stop motion and CGI. So I probably will go watch it in cinemas, and I'm really looking forward to it.
Do you like the fact that they're voiced by teenagers now?
I like the fact that they're voiced by teenagers because I feel like it's more realistic, and it also emphasizes on the part of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, whereas beforehand I feel like it was kind of lost in translation.
I think I like how they're played by teenagers because I think it definitely makes them seem more like their actual character. It doesn't really seem as forced as it would be if they were voiced by adults.
What do you guys think of the new designs of the Turtles and Splinter?
I like the new designs of the Turtles because I feel like it's more modern and it's like a revamp of the old series.
I prefer the old animation style and the old design. I think it must just be a nostalgia thing. I definitely prefer the old design. But the new one, it definitely makes them look a lot more modern and fits in with the more modern scheme. But I do prefer the old scheme.
Thank you guys for your opinions, and fun to have you guys on today's episode. Hope you guys are well. Hope you guys see the movie as well.
Thanks. Thank you. Thanks.
But that's all for today on this episode of Reboot Nostalgia. Thanks for joining me and Ed on this shell-tastic journey. See you guys in the next episode.